What's up everybody, my name is WiseTV, back again with another video. Today we are jumping into r/entitled parents number 4. But wait, before you say, oh you've done too many of these or every channel's doing them, this one's different. Today I'm going to be reading your guys' the subscribers comments and stories on my last video because there was a lot of interesting stories and I figured I'd share them with you guys. So let's hop right into the video. I have a story that is an entitled person. I work at a DVD rental store and I've been there for close to a year now, but at the time I had only been there for just over 6 months and the new boss was finally hanging around. So it's a Saturday afternoon when I was at work and the phone rings. I pick it up and ask what can I do to help. Entitled parent: I found a DVD from your shop in my house. I must have missed it when I last returned my movies. Me: I can bring up your account so we can see if it's overdue or not. This is where it starts to escalate. Entitled parent: Late? What do you mean late? Trying to keep her calm: Why don't we bring up your account and check first? I managed to get her name from her and bring up her account. Okay, so it's only a weekly rental and it's only a few days overdue. So it's $250 at the moment. Entitled parent: Why wasn't I called when it was late? I'm sorry ma'am, we only send texts to let our customers know that we have overdue items. Well, I didn't receive any texts. I opened her information about Lo and behold, she doesn't have a cell phone number on her account. Sorry miss, we only have a landline here and no cell phone. A cell phone number would have been ideal when you signed up. Entitled parent: No one told me I needed to add my cell number when I signed up. Me: It's an option form on the sign up and whomever helped you sign up in the store should have told you that the cell would be ideal. Well, now you're just having to go at me, aren't you? No one told me to add a cell phone number. At this point, I was feeling agitated and a bit aggravated by her tone and attitude. I'm sorry ma'am, I did not mean to sound like I was having to go at you. Maybe you should just wipe off that $250 for being so rude. Sorry, I can't do that. Would you like to add a cell phone number to your account? No. Me, fed up: Would you like to talk to my boss instead? Yes. To cut a long story short, I handed over the phone after explaining to my boss what had happened. He took the phone, talked to her for no more than 10 minutes, then hung up. He borrowed her account and charged her for a movie she said she won't return. Good thing is that if the charges are left untouched for a period of time, they go to a debt collection company. That's ridiculous, so he's apologizing and being very polite, and she wants $250 just because they're being quote-unquote rude to her, even though they're being as nice as possible. Even in a situation where someone's being so rude, it's hard to keep your patience, but these people seem to do a good job at that, except that woman. So my dad told me a story about when I was 10 and my dad took me to a bar. They allowed kids to come in, and my dad was talking to the bartender and I was sitting watching some football games, and this entitled dad comes and sits down next to me with their child. I wave hi to the kid because I'm a shy person. Sometime later, this kid gets out of his chair and walks over to me and pushes my chair over. I don't say anything, but the kid punches me and I was angry, so I ask him why. The dad goes off about how he plays rough and I say okay, and I reset the chair back up and look at the kid. He goes to punch me again and I push the chair on him. He starts crying and his dad helps him up and starts saying stuff like I was crazy and I attacked his kid. Me and my dad left and never saw them again. It's really messed up of the kid to do that, especially around a shy person. I mean, you're trying to open up, get used to talking to people, and they're going to treat you like a jerk like that. If anything, that's going to ruin things for you in your future. Also, the dad should have stepped up and taken care of his child because there is no reason for bullying and there is no excuse for it. Our next story is from Firefox. I actually do remember a time when I was getting off a plane with my mom. It was around 1 in the morning after a flight from Orlando, I think. So everyone starts to file out the front row in front of me and my mom files out. We grab up our stuff and start walking out. But then this lady behind us very rudely says, well, excuse me, woman, I'm trying to get off this plane. I didn't hear the rest of the conversation, but it went a little bit like this. Mom: Well, we're all trying to get off this plane. Why couldn't you just get all your crap together beforehand? This crap would happen to be my daughter. The lady scoffs, but before they argue anymore, my mom grabs my hand of our luggage and we walk off the plane. I was getting anxious because that was pretty much my first encounter I witnessed. When we got inside the airport, my mom whispered, what a hoe. She couldn't just wait a few seconds? I'm just glad it didn't go downhill. Everyone was tired after the flight was delayed for 4 hours, then sitting in that plane for 3 hours, but dang, I was scared for a bit there. I felt like it was my fault that almost happened. First of all, to the poster, that is completely not your fault. That is just some cranky old woman's fault, but I'm glad things didn't escalate because sometimes when tempers get short, people get angry, you know, all that stuff happens, but at least it was settled peacefully and ended well. I'm glad all went well, and thank you for submitting your post. I have a short story. Okay, so this is more of an entitled children's story than an entitled parent one because the mother actually had some sense, but here goes. When I was little, I was playing with my ball and a couple of other kids who lived in the same apartment building with me and my family. My dad eventually calls me inside for dinner and I forget my ball outside. The next day, I'm about to go outside to play again, and from the window, I see the 2 kids I've been playing with the other day playing with my ball. I don't remember exactly what I said to them, but it was something about me forgetting my ball and if they wanted to play again. They said no and claimed my ball as theirs, saying, finders keepers, and refused to give it back. I ran inside crying and told my dad, who instantly went to talk to their mother. Then, having the sense, like I said in the beginning, their mother made them give me my ball back and scolded them by saying something along the lines of, "It's not finders keepers if you know who it belongs to." This is the example right here of a good mother. She did the right thing and she didn't actually stick up for her spoiled children, so props to her. I'm a metal detectorist and have ran into my fair share of entitled brats and parents. EB equals entitled brat and EM equals entitled mom. So, I was in an old park near 19th Century Port. Lots of old coins and stuff there, so I decided to go and test my luck. Halfway through my journey, a kid no older than 8 starts to watch and ask questions, which is not uncommon. About 15 minutes of this kid following me, I strike a signal and start digging. After no more than 20 seconds, I uncover what it is. I pull out a half-cent and joy strike my face. Entitled brat asks what it is, so I explain it to him and he asks to take a look at it, so being an older kid and wanting to be nice, I let him see the 200-year coin. After 30 seconds, I ask for it back because I want to keep searching and this little brat tells me no. I tell him I'm serious and if I find something else I'll let him have it. Total lie. I try to take the coin and he pulls away and starts crying. Then enters entitled mom. Entitled mom says, "What's going on here?" Me. "I have to go, but your son took my find." She asks to look at it and I nod. She takes it from her son and looks at it and asks if I found it. I say yes. Her. "Can't you find another one? I mean, you did give it to him." Entitled brat. "Yeah, and when people give me things, I keep it forever and ever." Me. Totally flustered. What? "No, I found it and drove 3 hours to get here and would like it back." Entitled mother doesn't like that answer and starts eyeing my $800 metal detector. What happens next broke me. Entitled mother. "Give me your thing," pointing at my metal detector. Me. "No, I bought it." Her. "If you bought this one, then just buy another one." Entitled brat loves finding things and I can't afford one. Me. "You can buy a used Ace 150 for $50 online." Her. "No, I think I'll just take that one." As she starts reaching for my detector on the ground. Me. "Lady, if you touch that detector, I will get security." Her. "You're just another bratty teen who takes everything for granted." Then crap starts to hit the fan. Her. "Besides, you probably stole it anyway." Me. What the hell did you just say?" I'm clearly very pissed and her son can tell he has the brains to at least step back. Her. "Y'all are rich, entitled white kids always holding us down." Note, I'm Asian and he was probably a tropical islander, but I won't guess. Me. "No, I actually have a freaking job. Earned the money, got a car, and drove myself down to Garrett, the metal detector store, and bought it." Her. "Stop being racist, you little slur. Just give me the dang toy." She starts walking toward me, and I tell her to back off, and at this point, people are looking at us. I put down my bag and tell her if she tries to come closer again, I'm going to sock her. Note, I'm a 5'9", well-defined 170-pound teen. So at this point, I think she got the point, being she was only about 5'2" and 40 years old. She throws more shade and flips me off, shouting every kind of slur you can take over her shoulder. I just shake my head and go to get some water. Had forgotten about the coin, which I never got back from her, but get this. I went to sit down, and when I was done hours later after the incident, and there it was on the bench. Entitled ho forgot it. I ended up finding an old pocket watch, some modern coins, and some old nails, plus the old coin. And I tell you that story will be with that coin as long as it exists. That mom's ridiculous, trying to take an $800 metal detector, like that's really crossing the line. But it's really satisfying that he ended up finding the coin, so that's really an awesome find. I actually used to metal detect for myself, and I found a few bucks, but that was about it. A very interesting story. Thanks for the submission. I think I'm going to conclude today's video there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments. This is my first time doing a video like this. I just wanted to test the waters out, see what you guys think of it. Also, we're about to hit 4,000 subscribers after just hitting 3K. It's truly amazing. The support, like I said in every video, it's amazing. So thank you so much. If you are new, be sure to like, subscribe. Discord link is in the description. And have a great day. See you in the next video.